Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 23rd. I need to move some stuff, they're all in my way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to this show here, AEW, I do want to say I'm going to botch a lot of names. So if you want to make fun of me, that's okay, because there's a lot of names. There was a lot of New Japan Pro wrestlers in this show, because this Sunday we got Forbidden Door. We got a couple of matches that got made. I need to get to it first. Hold on, guys. Let me get to it. My tablet is slow, so I need to get to it first. Let's see what matches that was new that I did not tell you guys yet. I wanted the matches. Thank you. Well, there's going to be a pre-show match. It will be Max Caster and the Gun Club. Austin and Colton will be versus Yaron somebody, Alex somebody, the DKC, and Kevin Knight in an 8-man tag team match. I can't remember anyone's name. Oh, man. We already talked about the AEW World Championship match. We got a fatal 4-way match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. It will be Jay White defending his title against Okada, Hangman Adam Page, and Adam Cole. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we already talked about the All-Atlantic Championship. We already talked about the 6-man. We already talked about that match. I think we talked about FTR defending the Ring of Honor and the New Japan Pro Wrestling guys would be defending their tag team titles in a winner-take-all match. In a 3-way match, it will be FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler will be versus the United Empire and Trent and Rocky. And then we heard, because ladies and gentlemen, we heard Mr. Bryan Daniels started the show, and everybody been asking the question, is he 100%? Can he wrestle at Blood and Guts? Can he wrestle at Forbidden Door? Because he's supposed to have a match with Zack Sabre Jr., New Japan Pro Wrestling guy, but he said he's not 100%. Mr. Bryan Danielson cannot wrestle at Forbidden Door this Sunday and next week's Blood and Guts match. But he did say that he found a replacement to be on both matches against Zack Sabre Jr. and at Blood and Guts. And people are saying it could be Cesaro. Cesaro hasn't been in the wrestling ring for a while. I got hair in my mouth. Ew. Sorry for picking my mouth, but that hair was annoying me. It's in my teeth, and it was it. So it could be Cesaro, it could be somebody else, we don't know. We have to wait until Sunday, because he's not going to tell us, because he says he's still a heel, and he's not going to tell anyone. He's not going to tell Zack Sabre Jr. either, or Chris Jericho, because that's who they're versing in the Blood and Guts match. We will find out what it is. Would it be surprising Cesaro comes to AEW? No. Is it a little disappointing? Man, there's a lot of wrestlers that was from WWE and now came to AEW and not having a lot of opportunities. Okay, so there's a lot of them. Let's hope they actually could do something for Cesaro. But I think Cesaro had the best run in WWE right now. Not because I never seen him in Ring of Honor. I believe he's been in Ring of Honor, but I never seen him. But he's been doing good in WWE. Never won the big one, but the guy been winning matches and had some great matches. Will he win championships in AEW if he debuts, if he's the replacement, or if he debuts in the future, if he's not the replacement? Will they give him a championship and have some good matches? Cesaro's amazing in the ring. The guy could have a great match with everybody. He had great matches with everybody in WWE. Can he do the same thing with AEW? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of segments. We got Jay White coming out and Adam Cole. Well, that was after the Hangman match. So we're going to talk about that one. Christian Cage did answer the question, why? He said it's all about money for him. So he thought he could just go on the Coke Wagon's Mr. Jungle Boy and get some money out of it. And he is upset because of last year in the Casino Battle Royal, I forgot what pay-per-view, Jungle Boy eliminated Christian Cage, and then the fans were cheering for it, that Jungle Boy eliminated Christian Cage. And then he said something really personal with Jungle Boy's passed away father, saying that that his mom wanted Christian Cage to be Jungle Boy's father. And he said, Christian Cage says, I don't want to be his father because he has a father, but he is, you know what, I'm not going to say it, it's upsetting. And then he says, I don't want to be his father because he's a disappointment. That's just rude, man, that's just rude. And he says, your father is lucky that he passed because he will see how disappointment he is. That's just sad, man, that's just sad. I'm just saying what he said, and it's upsetting. If anyone say that about my dad that passed away, I don't know, I might punch the guy in the face. Because nobody talks about my daddy like that. But Jungle Boy is supposed to be injured, so it couldn't happen. He can't punch him in the face. And then Luchasaurus came out. And he just came out of nowhere and then starts choking Christian. And Christian tried to plead and trying to get himself out of the situation. And then he said the name Marco. You guys remember, Marco's son was part of the Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus team until he got he's no longer part of the company anymore. And then Christian Cage says, we should talk alone. We need to talk private. And then he whispered in Mr. Luchasaurus' ear and called him. He said, you're like a son to me. And then he hugged him, and then when when Luchasaurus walked away, and Christian Cage was looking at the fans, he smiled. So I wonder what's going to happen there. I think Jungle Boy is going to lose a tag team partner thanks to Christian Cage. So there's a lot of segments, a lot of interviews. Tony Schiavone is taking a lot of spotlight. There's a lot of interviewers that could do the interviews, but for some reason Tony Schiavone is doing the interviews. He's a commentary. You don't see WWE doing a whole bunch of interviews, Michael Cole or Corey Graves. They do the special ones, not bringing all the ones that's in the backstage. They have backstage interviewers. That's what AEW has, backstage interviewers. And some reason Tony Schiavone is taking their jobs. What's the point of hiring them if you're going to make Tony Schiavone do it? What's the point? I don't think it's a point because it's stupid. You have this Alex Marvez guy. He's supposed to be the interviewer guy. Where has he been? This was like in 2019, before the pandemic even happened. Tony Schiavone been taking people's jobs. Oh my God. Well, let's get to the matches, okay, guys? There's a lot of segments, but we got some matches as well. We got a trios match. We got Orange Cassidy and Trent and Rocky will be versing Will Ospreay and the United Empire. I don't know if Will Ospreay is part of the United Empire. I think he is, but I'm being dumb here. But it was a pretty decent match. It was pretty decent, but the winner of that match was Orange Cassidy. And everybody in this match has a match at Forbidden Door. Orange Cassidy has the United States Championship match, and Rocky and Trent has a tag team title match. And I believe, no, I think the other there's other people in the United Empire has the tag team titles of the IWGP tag team titles. So after that, and then they were in a aftermath brawl. And then Jeff Cobb and some other guy came out, and then they were about to do the numbers game until FTR came out and make it fair. And then the United Empire ran away. Then we have Malachi Black versus Penta to see who will be the last person to be in the Fatal 4-Way match for the title, for the All-Atlantic Championship, because it's supposed to be a Fatal 4-Way match. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Malachi Black. I thought it was a pretty decent match, not bad. Malachi Black gets the win. Then we have Adam Page versus Ring of Honor's guy, Silas Young. I can't say his name. I can't say his name. I tried to say it yesterday too. Silas Young. I thought it was Elias, but it's not Elias. But yeah, that guy. He was part of Ring of Honor. I believe he's still part of Ring of Honor because Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor. So I'm guessing he's still part of it. And then the winner of that match was Adam Page. And then Adam Cole was going to do story time with Adam Cole, baby, until he got interrupted by Jay White. And Jay White said, "Adam Cole, you're not the number contender for my title." And then he said to Hangman Adam Page, he did the same thing. And then we just got Hangman and Jay White attacking each other. And then Adam Cole came out to be part of the attack. And then it looked like that Adam Cole was about to hit Jay White with the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship until Jay White turned around and Adam Cole chickened out. And then they double team Hangman until Okada came out. The ringmaster came out, and then we just had a brawl between all four guys. And then it was official. It will be a Fatal 4-Way match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Oh yeah, Sting and Darby Allin will team up. Will be in an 8-man, teaming up with 2 New Japan Pro Wrestling guys. Will be versing the Boy Club, Hikaru, and El Fantasmo, I believe, and the Young Bucks at Forbidden Door. Then we had Toni Storm will be versing Marina Shafir. Not a big fan. I'm sorry, not a big fan. I didn't want to watch this match. I'm sorry. But the winner of that match was Toni Storm, and Nia Rose attacked Toni Storm for no reason. What is Nia Rose doing? Now you're on Marina Shafir's freaking team now? What happened to Vicky Guerrero? I'm getting so confused. I think I need to start watching AEW Rampage. Because now, is Vicky not part of the team with Nia Rose? She's not the manager? I don't know. And then we got Toni Storm came out to help Toni Storm to fight off Nia Rose and Maria Shafir. And then Toni Storm hit Nia Rose with the AEW Women's World Championship. And then she gave it back to Thunder Rosa, and they had a stare down because they have a match at Forbidden Door for the championship. Then we had Tanahashi will be teaming up with Jon Moxley to versus Chris Jericho and Lance Archer. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Jon Moxley and Tanahashi. And then at the end, we just saw a big brawl. Eddie Kingston and his tag team partners for the Forbidden Door, Yuta and the New Japan Pro Wrestling guy, Chris Jericho and his teammates from the Forbidden Door, Sammy Guevara and Suzuki. And then we got Chris Jericho's faction coming out. And then we got Eddie Kingston and his faction coming out. Well, Eddie Kingston's already there. And then his teammates came out. Santana and Ortiz came out. There's just a whole bunch of people. Lance Archer got himself involved as well. But Jon Moxley and Tanahashi was just staring at each other in the eyes in the ring because they have a world championship match at the pay-per-view. Oh man, there was a lot of things happening. There was just too much chaos. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling results. We're getting closer to Forbidden Door. We're getting closer to K22's DLC back. I can't wait. That's all from me today. Tyler's out. Bye!